Volley off from Ordinovic. This is Horst Held. He played it left back in the first leg. Ordinovic again. He's away from Galloway, goes down, and question marks obviously there by Galloway, showing a little problem with his temperament once again. Clearly believes that the striker dived there. Well, here's Ordinovic, and Galloway going in there slipping. Did he catch Ordinovic? Galloway thought not. To the Cologne defence. Paul McStay's free kick. Mowbray challenging well. Difficult one for Ildner. Well, they have to watch that carefully. There's Collins. Tom Boyd on the outside. Covered a lot of ground there, Boyd, to become involved in this attack. And a great save from Ildner, from John Collins. Well, a save of real international quality to deny John Collins and Celtic. Boyd's arrival on the left made the difference. There's a fine right foot shot from Collins and a brilliant. Payton again. Good return pass, there's Payton. Now that is the kind of vintage Celtic play which can make all the difference. Payton and Craney combining superbly at the edge of the box. The return pass from Craney was excellent. Payton had to get this on target and he couldn't quite manage it. Steinman. It's good running again by Steinman. McNally's header. Well, Greiner chose to have a go first time. He had time to control that. But Mark McNally thoroughly relieved, I've no doubt, to see this go over. Steinman did well initially. It was a very firm header by McNally. It fell straight to Greiner. Ildner comes to meet it. Here's Grant again. Opening it out to the left for Boyd. Chance it on this time! It's a magnificent finish from Paul McStay, and Celtic are right back in the tie. Well, a stunning finish here from Paul McStay, as Boyd sent the ball in, a very good aerial challenge. The ball broke there to Paul McStay's left foot, and that thundering volley left Ildner without a chance. Well, the aerial power made a big difference inside the area there. Mowbray in the thick of it. It broke the left foot of Paul McStay, and it's the perfect boost for Celtic after 36 minutes. Payton has to stay off the field. Here's John Collins. The deflection! It's a goal for Celtic! Jerry Craney has scored a second. And now the match swings Celtic's way completely. Craney got the vital touch from the pile driver from Collins. Good play there by Boyd, playing it in. Controlled initially and laid back there to Collins. And there was a touch by Craney, which left Ildner helpless. Greiner has been with Collins throughout the match so far. Boyd's cross. And three Celtic players were in there. Paul McStay, Stuart Slater and Jerry Craney, and none of them could get a touch. Well, this was good play again by Tom Boyd. Switching the ball to his right foot for that very dangerous cross. The player jumping highest was Craney. That's a good pass. Collins leaves it to Boyd. Change of pace from Boyd and a good effort. Well, the problem for a defender against Boyd is that he can go equally comfortably on either side. This time he goes to his right foot, his natural side. It's from Collins. Now Rudy. Very dangerous ball that to Greiner. And a fine attack that from Cologne. A timely reminder to Celtic that they have to be very diligent in defence. Henry Fuchs with the header in the end. He's frustrated about that. The pace of Greiner on the right, the delicate little chip inside. And the header came from Fuchs. Nil deficit in Europe and one. Good play by Collins. He's made it! It's a superb finish from John Collins, and the Celtic fans are delirious. How about this for real confidence and ability, and a little bit of cheek as well, taking on Jan Jensen on the outside, stretching in there for the toe poke, but stabbed the ball beyond Ildner. Great control from Tom Boyd's throw, going up to Jensen, who expected him to go inside. That's a superb finish. Under pressure by Miller, it was effective pressure. Held wins it back, and Viders in behind McNally. This is dangerous. Dumped away by Mowbray. A chance is on for Jensen. It's deflected and held on the line by Marshall. There's trouble there on the goal line. And Gordon Marshall reacting angrily to a very reckless challenge made, it appeared, by Greiner, who's already been booked. Well, that was the most anxious moment of the match in defence for Celtic all night. Ordenovic is protesting. A free kick's been given on the goal line for a very reckless challenge. Well, there are all sorts of problems here as the ball was deflected towards Marshall. There's Greiner. He's late and he's reckless. And having been booked already, that could have been the end of his involvement in the match. He's been a lucky player, I reckon. He is held. Playing it long there for Ordenovic. Can he get there in time? He did extremely well. So did Fuchs. Well, Henry Fuchs really has been a thorn in the flesh of the Celtic defence since coming on as substitute. And Ordenovic showed remarkable pace here to keep this in play. After Helt played that very good pass to the byline, Ordenovic put it across. That could have been so disastrous for Celtic. Up goes Mowbray, beaten by Jensen. And the final whistle goes. Celtic have qualified. It's been an outstanding performance, and John Collins accepts the congratulations of his teammates. But a splendid goal, 9 minutes from the end. A goal which Celtic richly deserved on the night. After a difficult, slow start in the opening half hour, they were inspired by Paul McStay's opener in 36 minutes, lifted further by Terry Crenny in 39, and then Collins produced that little bit of magic at the end.